Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while since I posted. It's been, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months. So I thought I'd kind of give you a life update, tell you what's been going on, why I've been kind of absent for a while. Things just got really busy with work and school. As some of you may know, I work 40 hours a week, plus I've been working on a doctoral degree. I made kind of a big life decision that I'm not going to continue with that doctoral degree because my heart's not really in it. It was going to be a degree in higher education, and it's because I've always worked in higher ed, but it's not something that I really have been enjoying. Like, my heart hasn't been in it. As much as I love to learn, the classes just weren't what I expected for a doctoral program. And also, I'm just not into the research. So I don't see the point in continuing with something that I don't enjoy. So that was kind of a pretty big decision. I did decide to finish the class that I was enrolled in this semester because I only had a few classes left. So might as well finish at least what I was currently enrolled in because I'd also already paid for it. So that's kind of one thing that I decided. I don't know what I'm going to do other than keep working 40 hours a week. I have been toying around with the idea of taking culinary classes at our local community college because I thought about going to culinary school when I graduated high school, and I let myself kind of be talked out of it, and just kind of want to explore different options. I have been dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety this semester. I don't know really what triggered everything, but I have been kind of trying to deal with that and focus on my mental health. So I've been going to counseling in order to do that. And so that's part of the other reason that I just haven't really been in the mood to do anything really, like ask any of my friends. And I've just kind of been even more of a homebody than I usually am. So been working on that. And then see, I had my birthday. I turned 32. And then a week later, my grandma passed away unexpectedly. She had a heart attack. So I kind of don't want to go into the details, but that's been almost 3 weeks now. So Christmas was kind of hard without her because, happened 2 weeks before Christmas, and it's just trying to find that new normal without my grandma in my life. And so I've been having a hard time coping with that and relying heavily on my mom because my mom is one of the few people who understands how incredibly close I was with my grandmother. I would have done anything for my grandparents, anything. Like, they could have asked me to never have moved to New Hampshire, and I would have stayed in Arkansas just because they'd asked me to. They could have asked me to move back a lot sooner than I did, and I would have happily done it just because they'd asked me to. Like, I would have done anything for my grandparents, and so it's really hard for me to not have either one of them in my life. They're at least together now, and I'm sure my grandpa was ecstatic to see my grandma again. He always told me that she was the love of his life, and he doesn't know what he would have done if she had not said yes. So had a lot of family around for that, and so I was off work for a week, and then I went back for a week, and then the university shut down for 2 weeks between Christmas and New Year's, so I don't go back until January 6th, but if you can't tell, I'm also getting over a cold because my mom decided that sharing was caring. She got really sick right before Christmas and then shared it with me. So that's just kind of everything that's been going on in my life. Well, not to just like put even more bad news out there, but like the same day that my grandmother passed away, my brother had to put down one of his dogs. So December has just been kind of a crappy month for my family. But we are, you know, trucking along and hoping for a good year in 2020. It's not like 2019 was a bad year per se. It just ended on a really crappy note. That's kind of all that's been going on. I've been doing a lot of like purging and cleaning out of things. We did a lot of that for my grandma when we moved her out of her house into the independent living facility we moved her into over this summer. I had a hard time with that as well because she had sold her house that her and my grandpa had lived in my entire life, longer than I'd even been alive, actually. And so we got rid of a bunch of stuff for her then. Well, come to find out, my grandma was like the queen of Tetris and pack rat. Like, she was the biggest pack rat. I don't know how she got all this stuff in this tiny little 1-bedroom apartment in this facility, but she did. And so we had a lot more to go through. And that just kind of sparked in me, like, because you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. I don't want anyone to have to do that for myself. So I just went through and purged a bunch of stuff and like cleaned out my closet and got rid of some clothes that I like haven't worn in at least a year, if not longer, and just like completely reorganized all my stuff. If you're interested in seeing like how I like my organization and all of that, I can make a video on that. But I've kind of been helping my parents with the house doing that. So we did my mom's closet, we've done the spare bedroom, my bedroom. The only place left is the garage and my dad's closet. So that's pretty much everything that's going on. So I wanted to give y'all an update, let you know I will be a little more active in 2020. I've got some really good video ideas, but just kind of wanted to put it out there of like, I'm human and I've been dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety, and with the passing of my grandma, I just really haven't wanted to do anything. And then of course getting sick. This is the first cold I've had in probably a year. And I'm mostly over it, but still got a lot of ugh. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. So I just wanted to wish you all a happy new year, and I'll see you in 2020 with lots more recipes and videos. And let me know what kind of videos you want to see me make in 2020. Leave that down in the comments below. Make sure to give this a thumbs up if you like it, and share with a friend. Until next time, bye. Happy New Year.